Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are just a few days away from the Oscars and I thought I would just do my final Oscars predictions and just sort of talk about where things are. We've just had the SAGs, the Critics' Choice, and the BAFTA awards, so I feel like things are a lot more kind of locked in. I think Oscar voting starts today and there's so much that's just happened that honestly some things could go any way. So starting with, and obviously the big question, or at least the big question for me, is who is winning Best Actress. So starting with Best Picture, for a long while The Power of the Dog has been like the front runner, and I do still feel like it is still the front runner. Obviously there's that whole thing that happened with Jane Campion, and do I think that's going to mess up her Oscar chances for director? Maybe, but I don't think there's that many people in the Academy that are going to care. She's probably still going to win multiple Oscars, or at least at the very least she's probably still going to win Best Director. CODA is gaining a bit. They've been winning screenplay awards. I think they won screenplay at BAFTA, I think also at the Critics' Choice. So right now Best Picture, I think it's between Power of the Dog and CODA, and I could easily see CODA kind of gain more momentum as the week goes on, as more people watch it. And obviously Troy Kotsur is probably winning Best Supporting Actor. So yeah, I could definitely see that happening. So as I said, Best Director I think is Jane Campion. I don't think there's anyone else who has a chance. I would love to see Ryosuke Hamaguchi win here, but yeah, it's Jane Campion's Oscar. She's definitely gonna win. Now moving on to actors. Best Actor, I think it's a done deal. Will Smith is winning an Oscar. I mean, obviously things could change, but SAG, Critics, BAFTA, like Benedict couldn't even win the BAFTA. That to me just sort of sealed the deal, because I was just like, at least he'll win the BAFTA. I mean, it's not just because he's British, it's an amazing performance, and he had quite a lot of like critics support from critics groups. Yeah, I think it's just Will Smith's year, and honestly he's so deserving. I thought he was amazing in King Richard. Moving on to Best Actress. This is such a weird category. I still think that anyone in this category could win. But yeah, so Jessica Chastain won SAG. She won Critics' Choice, and none of the nominees were nominated at the BAFTA, so you can't really even look to the BAFTA to sort of like give you an idea of like how the Academy will vote. And the Critics' Choice was after the SAGs, so were they just trying to kind of predict the Oscar, or did they really think that Jessica Chastain in Eyes of Tammy Faye was the best performance? I don't know. It kind of doesn't make sense. There was so much critics love to Spencer, or at the very least Kristen Stewart's performance. It doesn't make sense that suddenly Jessica would win, but I could definitely see Penelope Cruz win. I feel like she's so respected in the industry. Every time I watch an interview with someone who is a director, an actor, or the amount of people that I've seen say that Parallel Mothers was like their favorite movie or their favorite performance, like that I think has been the main one that I've seen quite a bit. A lot of people love Parallel Mothers, and I think just all that love for like Penelope, the movie, Pedro Almodovar, like it could just all kind of work in their favor. Obviously, I'm still holding out hope that Kristen Stewart will win Best Actress. For me personally, out of all those nominees, that is my, like, I think that that's the best performance, although it's like neck and neck with Penelope Cruz. But I think what Kristen did was so just not transformative, but just like so mind-blowingly good. When you watch her in Spencer, you genuinely don't see Kristen, or at least I don't. If I wanted to see anyone win, I'd want someone who hasn't won to win, even though that's technically like not what the award is about. It's always about the best performance. But yeah, I would be really happy if Jessica won, because she has deserved an Oscar for a while now. Like, she just keeps getting into these awkward positions where it's just someone else's year. But yeah, I feel like it's definitely her time, I guess. But that wasn't my favorite performance, so it kind of would be a little sad to see her win for that when she's done performances that are like 10 times more incredible and amazing. So I'm just gonna sort of jump around different categories and sort of talk about front runners. So costume design, I think Cruella's winning costume design. I'm very, very happy about that. It's has the most incredible costume design. Speaking of, I did actually do a video on the costume design in Cruella for my other channel, so I will link that. Makeup and hairstyling, I think it's The Eyes of Tammy Faye. Score, I think, now this is a weird one, I think it's going to be Hans Zimmer for Dune, but I think it could also be Johnny Greenwood for The Power of the Dog, so it's between the two of them. Editing is also like a bizarre category. I could see any of the nominees win, I think, but I think something like King Richard could win for sure. Or Dune definitely could win editing. Cinematography, love this category. All the nominees are so deserving. I would love to see something like Tragedy of Macbeth win cinematography, but I also really want Greg Fraser to win, just because he did Dune and then went and did the Batman. Like, that is just insane and amazing, and he should so be like awarded for that. Adapted screenplay, so yeah, CODA has been winning quite a number of these awards, which is surprising. I still need to watch CODA. I've heard lots of mixed things, but I'm very excited to watch CODA before the Oscars. But my personal pick would be Drive My Car. I really want Drive My Car to win, not just foreign language. I would love it to win more than one Oscar, because I think it's so incredible, and it's a Best Picture nominee. For it to just go home with the one Oscar, I think would be pretty sad. Original screenplay is a little bit more all over the place. I think it's between Paul Thomas Anderson and Kenneth Branagh for Belfast. A definite sort of like sneak is definitely The Worst Person in the World. I could definitely see that come into play, but for now I think Paul Thomas Anderson's going to win. And whilst Licorice Pizza is not my favorite movie, he's one of my favorite directors and screenwriters, and yeah, he hasn't won an Oscar, so I will be happy if he wins an Oscar. Best Supporting Actor, Troy Kotsur, he's winning. So happy for him. I think that's so cool. Best Supporting Actress, Ariana DeBose, she's won everything, so I guess we can't argue with that, so she's winning. Production design, I wouldn't mind any of the nominees winning this. I would like to see Nightmare Alley get production design, or Dune, just because those movies are so incredibly like well crafted. Visual effects, I think this is probably going to No Time to Die. Last, I'll just talk about original song. I'm excited. Well, I don't know if Beyonce's confirmed to sing at the Oscars. I would hope that she would be singing. Um, but I guess she probably might not even go. um, I would love to see Beyonce win an Oscar. I think Be Alive is so amazing, and when you see it in King Richard, it literally, well, at least for me, gave me chills. Like, it's just such a powerful moment. But I feel like No Time to Die is winning. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of like Bond related stuff. They've said that they're going to do sort of celebrate the 60th anniversary or something. Billie Eilish singing. It's just probably going to be a lot of like energy towards that movie, which I'm happy with. I love that movie. So yeah, I'd be really happy if Billie Eilish won. Yeah, those were my final Oscar predictions. Who do you think is winning in any of the categories? But I would love to know who you think is winning Best Actress, Best Actor. Who do you think is winning Best Picture? Let me know. Like this video, of course, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.